So welcome. My name is Philip. I'm happy to teach yoga for the Winnipeg Winter Club online. And yeah, thanks for joining me. Happy New Year. So today I thought, or tonight, I thought that we could do a nice and relaxing Yin Yoga practice, just to help us really relax and find balance in our bodies and our minds. And yeah, today we'll be working mostly on our hips. To begin, let's start with a quick little meditation just to bring our awareness inwards so that we can all be on like the same sort of energetic level. To have your palms either facing down or up on your legs or your lap. Yeah, have a nice comfortable seat on the ground or on a chair. If this is really uncomfortable, you can place your back against the wall or even just lie down on your back. The goal is to be comfortable. Once you're sitting up nice and tall, keep your ears, your shoulders, and hips in a line. Make sure your feet are comfortable. And if you need some blocks for underneath your knees, you can use pillows. Then keep your ears over your shoulders and give your eyes a close. Turn them down towards your nose. And just let them settle on your breath. Watching the breath enter in through the nose. Watch it go into the chest, the belly, and watch it move from the belly, chest, and out through the nose. We're going to sit here for about 3 more minutes, not too long, not too short. It'll guide you through it, okay? And so just watching your breath, and also noticing your body. If you notice your mind start to wander and start to think about things that have maybe happened today or things that might happen tonight, just notice, take a few deeper breaths and return to watching your natural breath, okay? So let's begin. About 2 more minutes to go. And keep concentrating your eyes on your nostrils. Keeping your concentration sharp there. Just watching the breath enter and exit. Watching to the bottom of your exhales. And watching to the top of your inhale. Letting go of any tension that you feel in your face and all around the jaw. You can hold a lot of tension there. Really open up your ears too. Just let the sound in, but no judging it. Relax any tension that you feel in your neck, your shoulders, but sitting up nice and tall. Just relaxed. Almost there. Just letting the nervous system calm down. Letting your mind empty of thought. Just by watching your breath and your body. Letting go of your day. Letting go of your night. Notice your whole body, bottom, top, front, back, and sides. a little bit longer, okay? Touch another full breath all the way in. Notice your body lengthen, your spine lift away from your hips. Same with your head. Get light and relaxed. Keeping your eyes low, just slowly, slowly float your eyes open. Once your eyes are open, I just want you to simply lean back, place your hands behind you, take your feet about hip width apart, lift your chest up, and just shake your legs out from side to side like this, shaking out your hips and the feet. Nice work, everyone. It's very difficult just to sit still like that, but it can be quite beneficial to you. Okay, so next we'll come into our first posture, the butterfly pose. So you're going to sit up nice and tall, either on a pillow or on the ground. You're going to have your feet, the outsides of your feet touching. If you have bad knees, find some pillows or some books, something to prop up your legs. And you can even just sit up like this for the whole time, okay? Otherwise, start to press your feet together so you feel a little bit of tension in your legs. Take a deep breath in. Feel yourself lift and lengthen. Keep the length and just slowly, slowly fold forwards, placing your hands on your feet or legs until you feel a nice stretch, maybe on the insides of your legs, the outsides, maybe all around the backs of your hips, your back, your neck. And give your eyes a close if you can, just like when we were meditating. Now breathe a little bit deeper now that we're in a posture. Breathe in all the way for about 5 seconds. Watch it move into your nose, chest, and belly button. And then exhale from the belly button, chest, and nose. Just be nice and patient here. And just go breath by breath, moment by moment. Noticing the beginning, middle, and end of each and every breath. If you have to come out early, please do. But if it's just your mind telling you to come out, maybe because it's restless, just take a few deeper breaths, just like when we were sitting quietly. And then breathe for about 5 seconds and inhale, 5 seconds and exhale. You just want to feel enough sensation, not too much or too little. If you're tired of keeping your head down, you can always place your chin in your hands like this. Keeping your ears in line with your shoulders, shoulders in line with your hips. Almost there, okay? Remember, make sure that you feel just enough, a nice sensation that you can work with and work through. This can be a nice stretch to the ankles and the feet. Maybe you've been walking all day. Make sure there's no pain in your knees. If there is, you come out, okay? Keep pressing down through the outer edges of your feet, your sitting bones. Almost there. Even notice where you're holding tension. Bring your attention there. See if you can relax into it. 30 more seconds, okay? It takes about 3 minutes for the body to just like fully relax and get kind of comfortable in these yin postures. Yin is like part of like the yin and yang, and its qualities are like passive and soft. So imagine that in your posture as well and in your practice. Take one more nice full breath all the way in, all the way to the top. See if you can sip in a bit more air. No straining as you breathe. And exhale to the very, very bottom of your breath. Feel your lower belly toning a little bit, same as your pelvic floor. At the end of your exhale, slowly, slowly, just like a turtle, come up little by little. Keep your eyes low so you don't get dizzy. Try not to open your eyes too quickly. Sit up straight, take a deep breath in, and a deep breath out through the mouth. Ah, nice. Now lean back just like we did before. Place your feet on the mat. Give your legs a little shake from side to side. Again, it'll help to lift your chest up a bit. And to come out of like flexion of the spine when we're folding forwards, we want to do the opposite now, so extension. Press your feet down, your hands down equally, and lift your hips up as best as you can. Take a deep breath in, and then go back down. Do that a few more times if possible. Lift your hips up, inhale, and come back down, exhale. One more time, up, inhale, and go back down, exhale. All right, take your legs out long. This one in Yin Yoga, it's called the Dragonfly Pose. Basically, you do not want to have your legs out too far that it hurts, or in too close that you feel nothing in the insides of your legs. So use your judgment, okay, and your intuition. If you're sitting up on a block, it'll feel better to have some blocks underneath your knees or thighs, or hooked. From here, have your second metatarsals, a nice big bone above your second toes. Have the second metatarsals in line with the fronts of your knees. Okay. Then ground your heels. Let your toes lengthen straight up. Ground through the sitting bones. Take a deep breath in. And just slowly, slowly, we're going to reach your hands forwards. And once you feel a tiny bit, maybe in the backs of your feet, your legs, your hips or back, you just pause. Once you pause, you breathe. In for 5 seconds. And then out for 5 seconds. You might walk your hands the tiniest bit if you feel no more sensation. But if you still feel a lot, you keep staying still and you breathe. You let the breath open up your body. Let the long, deep breath open up your mind. And just let gravity just start taking over here. Keep your eyes soft, either halfway opened or closed. Just play your edges. If you need to come out early at any point, feel free to, okay? Just go little by little. Maybe you're feeling a lot of tension in your shoulders. You can always just kind of circle your shoulders. You might even just kind of rock from side to side a little bit. Might even wiggle your toes, push your heels away from you, spread your toes towards you so the backs of your leg muscles lengthen. Almost there, okay? Let your kneecaps soften. Take about 5 more nice deep breaths all the way and up the back. Lengthen even through the front. Exhales, relax into it. Maybe go a little bit if it's not too much. Almost there. Breathe all the way into the very top.
Making space in your body. And then exhale, relaxing into that space, maybe moving into it. Take another full breath all the way in. And a deep breath all the way out. Very, very slowly. Make your way up to sit. Just like before, keep your eyes low so you don't get dizzy. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out through the mouth. Lean back, chest up, legs closer together. Just give your legs a nice shake. And shake them from side to side. Lift the chest a bit. Now, if you want to try, bend your knees, just like you did before. Give your hips a shake. And lift your hips up and down a few times. Inhale, press your hands and feet down, hips go up. Exhale, hips go down. Inhale, hips go up. Exhale, hips go down. Inhale, hips up. And exhale, hips down. So we're going to try one more that's similar but different, okay? This one's called the caterpillar. So you're going to take your legs closer together now. Have your feet in about the width of your hips. And spread your toes. Bend your knees if you have a really tight back. If you're on a bolster, place some blocks underneath your knees. Now, take a deep breath in, press your hands down. Stay like this, or just slowly go forwards, little by little. Remember, ears, shoulders, hips in a nice line. If your shoulders start to tense up, just give them a shake, maybe relax into it, okay? If your back is fine, you can bring your head down, but still keep your ears, your shoulders, and hips in a line. You do not want to have your head way too far down while your shoulders are way up, okay? Same breathing. Imagine breathing in from the bottoms of your feet, up the back of your body. And exhale down to the front. Almost there. And if your puppies are running around, it's all good. Let them. Almost there, okay? Take just about 5 more nice breaths here. Feeling a nice stretch to the backs of the legs, whole back of the body. Folding forwards like this is a nice way to like prepare you for bed. If you haven't touched your feet today and you want to, give them a nice little rub. Take another deep breath all the way in and a deep breath all the way out. Slowly, slowly come up to sit. Inhale, exhale through the mouth. Let's do the same as before. Give your legs a shake, a wiggle. Let's windshield wipe the hips again, the legs. Lift the hips up. Okay, next we're going to go into a shoelace twist or a shoelace pose. From here, as best as you can, bring your right foot over your left leg like this, okay? If this does not feel good, you can just simply keep like your right foot on the ground like this. Otherwise, take it over. If you can keep both of your sitting bones on the ground, try and bring your left heel over. And you're not going to sit on it. And you want your bum equally on. You can try sitting up even on like a few things. It'll help. Like this. Just be careful you don't fall over. Now, from here, wherever you are, even if you're like this, you're just going to take a deep breath in and just slowly fold forwards for 5. Just feel a nice stretch along the right side of your hip. 4. If you feel nothing, what you can do is try and tie your knees up a little bit like tighter. And then you can bring your feet like this so your shins are parallel to the top of your mat. If maybe you have a sore right hip, what you want to do is like strengthen it a bit and then keep the left side of your hip like flexible. Work on flexibility on the side that is not sore. Okay, on your next in breath, come up, breathe in and out. Let's take the legs out, give the legs a shake. It's nice to do this to free up some space in between the joints. Okay, let's switch sides. Remember, you bend the left knee, stay like this or take it over. Stay or bring your right leg over towards the left side of your hip. If you need more, take your knees on top of each other and your feet go forwards. Breathe in. Slowly go forwards for 5. And relax into it. But not too much that you fall over or fall asleep. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Awesome. Inhale, come on. Take your legs apart, lean back, lift your chest up. Give your legs a shake again. Next, we're going to go into a twist, ear post twist or shoelace twist. So what you're going to do is take your legs like this over to the side. So your left leg is in a 90-degree angle from your toes to your heel, heel, knee, knee, hip. Same with your right. Hip, knee, knee, heel, heel, toes. Now you're going to press down through the inner part of your right thigh, outer edge of your left. Sit up, breathe in, and you're going to walk your hands behind you. 5. You might put your elbows on the ground or your head. 4. Almost there. 3. 2. And 1. Good, inhale, come up. Now, press the outer edge of your left leg down and lift the inner edge of your right leg up. Then switch sides, roll over to the right. Okay, take a deep breath in, lengthen. Take your left hand over, stretch to the back. Twisting to the right. You want to twist more with the middle parts of your spine and upper, not the low back. 3, 2, and 1. Good, come up. Bring your legs back. Once you're there, lie down on your back, okay? We're gonna do one more quick one and we'll have a rest. Once you're on your back, we're gonna do something similar. Cross your legs right leg over your left. You can have them crossed loosely or tightly. You might even be able to get your right foot underneath your left calf. Not today for me. Reach your arms out to the sides or even take them out into like a field goal shape post. Just do not press your neck down, okay? Take a deep breath in. Bring your legs over to the left slowly. Try and keep your head and shoulders grounding. Just take a nice deep breath all the way in. Deep breath out. One more breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Okay, switch sides. Inhale, come back up. Cross your left leg over your right. Take your legs over to the right. Try and keep your head and shoulders grounding. Breathe for about 3 nice long breaths or 5 short ones. If it feels funny, come back up and try again. Take a breath in. Deep breath out. Bring your legs back up to center. And hug your knees in towards your chest. Lift your head up towards your knees. You can stay still or rock around a bit. We'll actually do a few more. We have a little bit more time than I thought. So here, bring your legs into a diamond shape. We'll keep going with the hips, okay? So the legs are in a diamond shape, but in the air like this. So if this is enough, you stay. If this is hurting your knees, you just take your feet apart like in a happy baby, okay? If you can press your feet together, well, you're gonna lift your shoulders and head. See if you can hold onto your ankles or the outsides of your feet. Press your feet together. Then push your knees away from your hips. Pull your feet in towards your hips, your belly or your chest. You might bring your head down and breathe here for 5. Feeling a nice stretch through the groin. 4. Relax the shoulders. Make sure your chin is not jutting back like this. If it is, lift your head up a bit. 2. And 1. If your head is on the ground, lift your head and shoulders back up. From here, try this. Can you get your hands underneath your calves and hold the fronts of your shins? If you can, you stay. If not, you take your legs apart again, your feet. If you can keep your feet together and hold your shins, you bring your feet out in a longer diamond shape, and then you bring your heels towards your pelvic floor. Bring your head back down for 5. Remember, if it's too much, like this. 4, breathing. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Lift your head and shoulders. Now let's come into happy baby. Keep your knees where they are. Bring your feet over your knees. Hold the insides of your feet or legs. If it's too much, you can hold the outsides of your thighs. Try and keep your sacrum down for the first one and bring your head down. Keep your shoulder blades and head down, not the neck. You can roll and rock from side to side like a happy baby. And remember to be a little bit happy. You might even stretch one leg out long and bend the other, rocking from side to side. Sometimes I like to even go all the way to one side and then the other. Few more breaths. All right, come back to center. Lift your head and shoulders. This time you're going to open your legs apart like we did at the beginning of class. Little by little. Bring your head back down. 5, 4. Push your feet in towards your hands in towards your feet. If you're holding your legs, push your legs into your hands. Pull your legs back with your hands. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Bring your feet back together in a diamond shape. Hold the outsides of your feet or legs. Lift your head. Now from here, keep your feet in this diamond shape and just release your legs to the ground in this diamond. If you need some support for your knees, place some blocks underneath your thighs or knees. If your head is jutting back with your chin, put something underneath your head like a pillow or a blanket. You're going to have one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart, middle of your chest. I want you to connect down through whatever is touching your mat. The outer edges of the feet, maybe some parts of the legs, backs of the hips, the sacrum, the shoulders, the head. As you lie like this, turn your eyes towards your nose. And just like at the beginning of class, you start to observe your natural breath. Notice as your body lengthens, becomes spacious. When this happens, tell yourself, I'm inhaling. As you feel your body become smaller and contract, tell yourself, I'm exhaling. Notice to the very, very ends of your breath. Watching your breath move into your belly, go into your chest. You can feel your breath like touching your hands on the way up and down. Watch about 10 more nice breaths like this, okay? Can you let go even more? But breathe deep just enough to keep your mind awake and interested. Let your legs just relax towards the ground. Naturally. We can hold a lot of tension in our hips, particularly because they're in the center of our body, and basically we're holding up like our upper body with our hips, and then the lower body is like holding our hips up. So it takes a lot of it, it gets worked a lot, really, the hips. So we need to really work on stretching them and releasing tension in the muscles and the fascia of the hips. They say even in yoga that we hold our emotions in our hips. and our past experiences. So maybe that's the sensation that you feel there, the old stuff, just kind of leaving, your old experiences, your old emotions. Or maybe it's just because you sit too much, or just didn't get to move too much today. Watching a few more nice breaths. Really getting the body just to slow down so that it can go into rest and digest mode, restore and repair. Not just the body, but the mind. Okay. Place your hands to the outsides of your thighs. With the help of your hands, close your legs together, or at least place your feet on the ground. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Give your legs a shake from side to side, like we've been doing. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Lift your head up towards your knees one last time. Take 3 nice big breaths. 1 nice deep breath in through your nose. And a nice deep breath out through your mouth. Ah. 2 more like that. Deep breath in through the nose. Deep breath out through the mouth. Ah. 1 more inhale. Keep the back of your throat soft and exhale through the mouth. Ah. As you're ready, setting up for a final relaxation pose, Shavasana. You can rest with your feet on the mat or your legs out long, feet hip width apart. Let your feet just flop out to the sides and same with your legs. Make sure your hips are comfortable on your mat. Same with your shoulders and your head. On the middle back of it. Keep your arms a little bit away from your body so your armpits can breathe. And with all the pits of your body. You do tucks through those pits before you finally just really let go. Watch your breath moving in your nose. See if you're breathing in through one nostril more than the other. Usually, when it's nighttime, if the body is balanced, there will be a little bit more breath coming out through the left nostril. And during the daytime, when you're a bit more active, you might notice that there will be more breath coming out of the right nostril. Just notice. See if now you can breathe in equally through both of them. Breathe out through both of them. And just let go. Let yourself relax. Let yourself be okay with not doing anything. And just let go. Rest for a little bit, okay? Please begin to deepen your breath with very tiny movements. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Bend your knees. Reach your arms up and back. Roll to your right side. Use your right arm as a pillow. And slowly come up to sit. And to end practice, let's bring the palms together. So the term that we use to end class in most yoga classes is namaste. Basically, it means thank you, hello, or goodbye. Thank you, and namaste.